look like. Walking, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get this right in. Pull the out the pantry.
Up next, for the Hawks, hanging on to the 8th position in the East. They want to keep that playoff spot, and even veterans in the coming games. The NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Ellis is out there with Weber. Then there's Free, and it's Westphal in at the 2 guard. And for Seattle, Russell Westbrook out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Lewis. And it's Kemp in at the 4. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And it's Atlanta to start out. Pass to Gilmore. The Hawks working the ball around. Weber outside. Free against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Weber. Tries again. Shot's good by Gilmore.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Now here's Lewis. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
Free passes to Gilmore. Here's Westphal. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Westbrook against Free. Right wing. 4 on the clock. And Westphal gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Here's Ellis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Kemp, guarded by Weber. Fades back. That's good from Kemp on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Passes it to Gilmore. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Seattle, trailing by 2. Kemp kicks to Westbrook. Over free. Westbrook, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once the wing gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
The Hawks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. So for the Hawks, Chris Middleton comes in for Ellis. And it's Richardson in for free. Weber hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Here's Westphal. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Richardson against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Supersonics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Westphal. Richardson with it. Weber outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Weber's got 7 points.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Now here's Lewis. Still yet to score. Kemp. And he gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Richardson. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Shots good by Gilmore.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Supersonics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Weber is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Ellis, and it's World Beat Free, and it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The first one falls, and a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Weber, the pass to Middleton. It's hauled in by the Sonics. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Middleton on the wing. Now the pass to Free. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great defense that time from Ellis. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Free passes to Ellis. Yes, that goes in.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And Ellis with the block. Pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Westbrook against Free. And it's blocked. Middleton looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ellis outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
Free throw good from Ellis. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Seattle. Johnson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Hawks. Malone's checked in. And he makes both free throws. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Timeout is called. First to the game for the Supersonics. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming out.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
Taking 2 shots.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved that he's adding to his game.
Gilmore passes to Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
High post, Kemp. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Over World B3. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Sonics lead by 1. Ellis, the pass to Gilmore. Here's Free. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto. And there's the drive. Jordan trying to free himself up. Gilmore. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Middleton dishes to Ellis. Pass to Free. And again, it's Atlanta. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics. They trail by 1. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Driving the lane.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Seattle. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
They've got Lewis. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kareem, and it's Kemp in at the four-man position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Weber inside. He's against Kemp. Weber gets the bucket.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Hawks shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Here's Westphal. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Weber. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Back to Westbrook. From 13, Weber pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tipped away. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lewis gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Weber against Kemp. Pulls it from 20. Here's Gilmore. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Lewis left side.
And this is the type of pressure Lewis puts on defenses. Skilled at drawing contact on the shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw drops for Lewis.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. But depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
And both free throws good for Lewis. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down. And a moment now to see some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging about 15 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Lewis. He gets that one. Lewis has got 9.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
Here's Weber. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Weber's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Passes it to Free. And again, Atlanta with the triple. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Over World B free, and that one's good. Westbrook, 9 points in the game so far.
Wouldn't it be nice to have that kind of verticality in your game? The defender right there, and Westbrook up and over the top.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball.
This is a list of the guys that have been dialed in at the free throw line lately since the All-Star break. No one has been better. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
Here's World B free. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Atlanta's gone 4 sets from outside the arc tonight. Westfall passes to Neto Licky.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Westbrook against Free. And the pass to Neto Licky. He was all alone on that one. Neto Licky's got his first basket of the night.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Lewis with the 3, with the putback, and staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Inside, here's Ellis, and he banks in the layup. Ellis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now Westbrook. He's got 11. Lewis passes to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
The Supersonics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. A different look for Seattle. Lottie Divot's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Zion Williamson comes in for Sean Kemp. And Steven Jackson subbed in for Lewis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Richardson. Still without a basket. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The layup missed.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Westbrook finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Moses Malone.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Richardson outside.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Atlanta, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Michael Ray Richardson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Richardson. The Supersonics making a switch here. Richardson drops them both. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Malone. Weber is out there with Marion. Then there's Richardson, and it's Westphal in at the shooting guard.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
At the line for the Hawks, Chris Weber. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And Seattle shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Johnson attacking. Here's Westbrook. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Sonics.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Weber can't hit. And it's Seattle with the ball to the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. He's going to draw some fouls.
Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson. Atlanta making a switch here. And both free throws good for Williamson.
When you look around the league, how many guys would love to have half of Zion's talent? Those natural gifts are undeniable.
And the shot goes in. Weber's got 4 this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
There's Jackson with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
No good on the free throw. Ellis, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Seattle. It's a 1-point game. And it's denied. And they recover it. And he recovers it. And Kareem throws it down. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Free against Johnson. To the middle, Ellis. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. That one goes. Count it. And now a 3-point Seattle lead.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game and his job of finding his teammate there.
Here's Westphal. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's Westphal missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim, put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Seattle leading by 3. Johnson outside. Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Lewis with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Here's World B. Free. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Lewis with the 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ellis outside. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Third team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Dale Ellis.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Supersonics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. And when you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Russell Westbrook in for Seattle. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Weber's checked in. The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Seattle with another.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
We're in the post. Kemp defending. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Westbrook against free. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Never doubt that SGA determined on the finish.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Gilmore. Great D that time from Kemp.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Chris Webber.
Webber hits them both. And the Sonics with possession. Johnson outside. So we see the Sonics get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness.
I'm on the exiosa. Sometimes I do feel like a burner in my head. But I do my body, make nobody want me. Do the most I need the more money. Kinja me don't jam me. In the toju mommy. Good energy, all I need. You favorite pattern. I'm a yaran coming. Oh, you can bank on me. Every this one is a bangani.